Good morning, everyone. My name's Eltimar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left off last time, we were looking for things to do because this group doesn't have as many things to do. I'm going to go into the Lapping Caves. I'm imagining that possibly that's where we get the tiles for the final veil. If not... We've been to the Befouled Barrows, we've been to the Exterminator's Camp, we've been to Forgotten Secrets, because we solved that one. We've been to the Barrowmaw Shrine. We didn't fully go over here yet. But let's go to the Lapping Caves, I think, and see if maybe that's where we're supposed to go. This army is just going to continue to make its way down here. I think it's currently our only stopgap, or our bottleneck between us and going into the Laughing Caves. We need to kill this little force thing here. Little fort. Oh, they split up. That's extremely annoying, actually. Gargoyles have a lot of life. And that one summoned some shears. We had a chance to kill up to 50 and we killed like 11 with our spiders. Luckily our champions are doing pretty well. We must have 900 skeletons. Let's just get them in this fight too. You can continue taking on the gargoyles. You start killing these things. I killed a bunch of our bugs. Uncool. Those are dead. Skeletons aren't in range of anything. That actually hurt quite a lot. There's so many gargoyles. Like, just a shocking amount of them. They take forever to kill. There they go. They're all dead now. We didn't lose anything because they all got resurrected at the end, plus some extra skeletons. And maybe some zombies as well. One more turn and we should be able to reach the place. Let's just skip a day. There are demon armies moving in towards Dresden. We'll have to teleport back to save it eventually here. That's fine. We'll be okay. Many elementals. I guess we could kill some of them. Just like that. There's some cultists coming up. Our spiders actually did a good amount of damage that time and killed a lot of things. Wait for your second round. Skeletons can move up. Oh, we lost a bunch of skeletons, but that doesn't matter. That should be the end of the fight. We only lost 30 skeletons. They were all resurrected. No big deal. Everything is A-okay. We got some material points that we can't use. Sweet. That's what I always wanted. Alright, let's go to the Laughing Caves. Here we go. That is a lot of locusts. That is more locusts than we currently have. Let's let them do their turn first. It's gonna be quite the bug fight, I think. They have many Vescivores and many locusts. They've gathered up quite nicely here. Okay, let's do some damage to them. We killed a good chunk. They're doing a lot of damage to us. We didn't get to attack, that sucked. Alright, that's fine. It's like a huge bug fight. Okay, this is going okay now. We may end up losing a couple bugs, but I don't think it's going to be too bad, honestly. Still can't attack. Alright, fine. Our spiders not being able to attack kind of sucks. I wonder what's wrong with them. We can find out. I think they have stunning attack. So they've been stunned. Alright, what did we end up losing? So we rezzed all those, we rezzed all those, we rezzed all those. We ended up losing a few skeletons. It's not a big deal. Everything is fine. Laughing Caves are done. There's a level 13 army here now. With the Shield of Justice. This doesn't look as hard as the other army. Let's save and see what we can do. Maybe we can get the Shield of Justice for no reason because we can't use it. Because, well, we could, but it wouldn't really help us too much. Let's see what we got here. Wait. And then we'll shoot at like the Vivakias, I guess. We don't have any magic left. Which is kind of unfortunate. He summoned some Kalavakai. Who enslave sold our archers, which is bad? I don't know. These guys are all making copies of themselves. Did you guys want to come into melee? That was super. Do we have to come to you? Okay. Well, let's move up. You're gonna go up there. You're just skeletons, so it doesn't matter. This is the next round of combat already. How come they? Oh, they get to go next. Okay. Okay, the broccoli came in. Well, our champions got exploded by the shadow people, shadow dancers. I guess that's fine. It happens. Why are the Frolici so hard to hit with our bugs for some reason? Maybe that's why this fight's so hard. These guys have an insane amount of health. Now they're just summoning more things to be annoying. Okay, I think we're just going to let this one slide. We'll come back here when we have some mana to do some spells. We could have done a ton. If we could have actually cast some, like, earth shatter thingies, would have been great. Alright, so we can go to the Laughing Caves. That's the big thing that we opened up for ourselves. In theory, we'll have something cool to do here. In practice, who knows? Instantly in a fight. Okay, well. Mirror images. Another Babao. They have a surprise round against us too. Alright, that was a surprise round. Okay. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. You can start taking down the Glabrezu. There's a second one there, of course. The Glabrezu did not die, but is almost dead. Now he's dead. Okay. Here they come. Next round.
May I see your entrails, please?
Half dead.
May I see your entrails,
All dead.
May I see your entrails, please?
Problem solved. Are we at level 11 now? Nope, still not quite. Grab those, and that's it for that pile of loot. So what was this cave all about? There's laughing in it, I guess. Killed the Glabrezus. There's more Babaos. At least one. There's at least two. 3. No, 2 and a Clavicus. Now 3. 4? There's maybe 4. 5. So there's lots. Okay, gotcha. And a second Clavicus. And a Glabrezu, of course, because why wouldn't there be? It's always fun when their sneak attack damage is 0. And I think that's it. Next turn. The Glabrezu is coming in to do something. Okay, let's kill it. Or not. Or yes. Dead. Alright, fight's over. That's pretty easy. Again.
Shall we move?
Still level 10. Okay.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Another skeleton. So far, nothing super exciting yet. What are you? Mythic Merilith Executioner Leader. It's quite a title. I don't think it's gonna matter.
May I see your entrails, please?
Goodbye, Mythic. Blah 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 blah. Bunch of scimitars. Garbage.
No, backwards. Backwards!
A dueling sword this time, and a rift. Where do you go? Vakia Vanguard. Where are we? Oh no, we got staggered. Or shaken.
May I see your entrails, please?
Vanguard got hurt pretty bad. There's also a broccoli. Did we actually get level drained? Oh, we got feared. I don't know if we're just gonna... I guess we can just wait this fear out, maybe. How long's it last for? Way too long. A minute and a half is such a stupid amount of time. Oh, this is a... I'm not really that safe. Let's just wait it out. I might just pause and let this play out a little bit. I'll be back shortly once, you know, we either have control of our characters or we win from just the swarming. Back in a sec. Alright, we're gonna retry that fight because we ended up actually dying. Weirdly, there is a way we can die, and it comes down to con drain from the broccoli. We got drained to death, which kind of sucked. Gotta say. Vanguard got hit. I think we're shaken, but we're not dead, or we're not feared, which is fine. Let's kill the Vanguard. It's not quite dead. I think he just got killed by an abyssal storm of his own making. Or his own ally. Okay, that guy's feared. That's fine. We can deal with only 2. Maybe 1. We got 1 guy left. It's fine. We only need to kill the assassin. The assassin's the only one that can kill us. One out of 3 is good enough to win. Yes, I know you're feared. Stop being annoying. Man, that one's got a lot of life. It's those... Oh, we're not even getting them this time. But we were getting con damage last time from the Vrolikai. And ended up dying because of it. Can't take that much con damage and survive, I guess. We really can't die from damage too much. And we can heal up our level drain in a minute. And these will just wander back and forth endlessly. One dead, or at least the Balor's dead. Now we can kill the Vavakia. It's on its last life. And we lost a bunch of wisdom because Vavakias. We'll need to do a bunch of restorations, which is fine. One day the fear will wear off as well. Let's see how long we got on it. 1 minute and 57 seconds, so literally like 3 or 4 combats worth of fear. So close to death. Not even sure how fear affects the swarm at all. It should be like undead where you're immune to fear. Last guy, just the succubus. Oh, now you're unfeared because the source of the fear is gone. Such a weak character. Bunch of daggers, a longsword, which is a longsword +1, which is garbage. Let's quickly get rid of our stuff here. Such is the life in the abyss. Where are our restoration spells? We should have like 40 of them somewhere. Oh, there. All gone. All gone. You're still shaken, but at least you don't have any debuffs. Alright, what do we got in here? Bunch of junk. I don't know what this all stuff is. Actually, I have no idea. Did we get to level 11 swarm? No, we didn't. We must have just gotten 10 recently. Also a chest here. Which has some more loot in it. No tiles, though. That was kind of what I was hoping for in here, but there's no tiles to be found. Which means we're going to have to go back and explore the main world some more. See if we can find some more tiles, or go to eyes, one of the two. To open up the heart of mystery. I think we actually need to do this one first. So we need to find wherever the tiles are located and pick them up. We also need to find a place to get our stuff identified. back in town, obviously, but it's just kind of funny that we do not have the ability to identify anything. So, where do we go now? I'm gonna go look around, see where we can find. Figure out a place to go. Because we've done all that stuff. We've kind of explored down here a little. We haven't gone, I guess, all the way around to like here and whatever is beyond. We also haven't gone through this whole area here. Okay, I'll go take a look around here and see what we can find. Back shortly. So much like some of the other tiles, we can't actually get to some of the tiles for the puzzle until after we go to Eyes, which we are going to go to some point in time here. But we're going to do Chili Creek right now. Let's go save/harvest some people. There's a way to do this where you can get most of the quest rewards and still also, you know, swarm the place, which is important. So we're going to do that right now. If you'll recall, we got sent to Chili Creek to save Jernach from getting killed, but apparently that's not going to be the case. Commander, the cleric is lying on the riverbank. The sand is soaked with his blood. Save Melissa. What happened to you? The village. So beautiful, so peaceful, so many good people living here, but something has been worrying me since the day I came here. I couldn't stop thinking about the strange rituals in the grove and all the weird conversations about firstborns being doomed to die. I tried not to think too much about it. If the village was not willing to embrace the faith of Erastil, I didn't want to appear judgmental. But I was wrong. I should have trusted my instincts. There is great evil at work in this village. When Melissa and I decided to get married, she told me she wanted to do it under the rites of Erastil. I hadn't asked her to do that, but she had already made up her mind. It was entirely her decision. She asked me not to tell Meryl about it, and we tried to keep things quiet, but he found out about it anyways. While he grew more and more gloomy with each passing day, I did not understand what was going on until Melissa finally told me the truth. Something that everyone else in the village knew except for me. Locals perform their wedding rites upstream from the isle on a boat. The bride is supposed to take off her wreath and set it floating down the stream, while she recites a horrible profane oath that I do not wish to repeat. You see, when she gives away her wreath, she also promises to give her firstborn to the river, body, mind, and soul. It may not happen right away, it may take years, but in the end the river will always take what belongs to it. And Markle, he's a few minutes older than Melissa. Do you see? The dying man whispers hoarsely. You can hear the anguish in his voice. The people of Chili Creek believe they worship the river, but these rites are not druidic in nature. They are not the rituals of the Green Faith, or the cultic practices of some minor deity. No, this is a malevolent force. Whatever it is, has a physical presence in this world. Markle has lost his mind. His parents swore to give him to this monster, and now it has deprived him of his sanity. He took Melissa to the Isle. That's probably where the monster lives, and where sacrifices are to be made. So the locals sacrifice their firstborns to the river, and the bridal wreath is part of the ritual? Not exactly. The locals are decent people. They don't kill their children with their own hands. The wreath is a sign of obedience. The future parents agree that the river can take their firstborns whenever it wants. It has the right to take their bodies or their minds. It can summon them at any time and demand services from them. And sometimes the river exercises that right. There was more. Markle was the firstborn son, the older twin. When he did this to me, he wasn't himself anymore. I believe the river took full control of him. Whatever monster holds the locals, or whatever monster the locals worship, has been controlling his thoughts and actions. What do I need to do to save Melissa? Markle took her to Pikefin. It's an isle in the middle of the river. You can see it from here. Indeed, if you look closely, you can see a small rocky isle partially obscured by the river mist. Something drove him insane. The evil that has controlled the village for all these years. It lives on the isle. Take one of the boats from the village and set her free. You need help? No, it's too late for me. I can already hear Erastil's hunting horn, and my god is waiting for me. All I ask is that you save my wife. My journey through this world... The cleric can barely speak. He coughs up blood and continues weakly. My journey's over. Farewell, Jernog. We're not going to consume them yet. Also, we have just millions of water elementals. They are of complete indifference to us. At this point of the game, we can just safely annihilate them with impunity. They're just water elementals. They're nothing compared to the swarm. Yay, we're at level 11 swarm, finally. Must have been 6,600 to get to it. But the important thing is that we go to the island. What's more dangerous, the unpredictability of nature or the hostile intentions of another? The malevolent force hiding on the isle is as wild, volatile, and ruthless as the natural world, but it also has a cunning intelligence, a devious and vindictive desire to keep away unwanted visitors. As soon as the commander reaches for the oars, the water around the boat turns into a thick sheet of ice. that freezes the vessel in place. What will the commander do now? Jump to a nearby boat to push it away from the shore before it freezes too. The commander swiftly leaps into a different boat and pulls away from the shore. The cold ice suddenly melts away, releasing the banks of the river from its frigid grasp. The commander sets off for the shore on the small rocky isle, but his journey does not go unnoticed, and it seems someone on the isle does not like uninvited guests. Suddenly, the mist that rises from the river thickens into a dense cloud of fog. It blinds the commander and obscures his surroundings. Where's the shore? Where's the isle? The fog is so thick that the commander can't even see the oar he's holding in his hands. What will the commander do now that he's blinded by fog? Probably going to perception this up. For sure. It's the only one we're going to be able to do. Probably. Close his eyes. It's time to navigate by sound rather than sight. The sound of running water, the splash of a fish, the wind rustling through the branches of the forest, the sound of a bird chirping on a shore far away. All of these sounds paint a picture in the commander's mind that no fog can hide. A light breeze slowly begins to dissipate the cloud of fog. The boat is headed straight for the island, and it will not be long before the commander reaches the black rocky shore of the Pikefin. The rocky isle is desolate and bare. Blue-gray lichen and a few sparse straggling weeds are all that survive on his black rocky shore. Further inland, the entrance of a cave gapes open like a toothless mouth. Suddenly, a violent gust of wind sweeps out from the entrance of the cave towards the river. The water, which was calm only moments ago, begins to swell into a massive, foaming wave that threatens to smash the boat into the boulders along the coast. How will the commander reach the shore? We can intimidate easily. We can mobility, not as easily. We can knowledge world, also pretty easily. Call out to the unseen force to cast a spell and demand to be allowed onto the isle. The commander's intimidating presence seems to frighten the storm into submission. The wind grows calm, and the waves subside. He steers the boat down the river towards the island and disembarks without any further complications. It's hard to believe that only moments ago this calm, lazy river was a maelstrom of raging waves and rushing currents. The air is still and peaceful. The howling gales and roaring winds have completely subsided. The isle looks calm, but so did the river. Looks can be deceiving. The lichen-covered black boulders along the shore do not look like they've ever been disturbed. It would be easy to assume this isle is uninhabited. There are no bones, no traces of any rituals, but after moving further inland, the commander sees Markel's boat. It has been carefully pulled up from the shore beyond the reaches of the waves. Noises can be heard from within the cave ahead. There's a shrill, angry voice, followed by the sound of a woman's scream. Well then, there's also apparently traps. Many traps.
No secrets can escape. Shall we move? We shall move. Did you see that?
One.
The road.
And there's a lot of these traps. Okay.
I'll take the bait.
And unfortunately, we don't get any experience for this stuff anymore because we've already max leveled.
Spy? What do I
Good lord.
spy? I did it. Did you see that?
We'll get through all of them.
I did it. No secrets can escape my prying gaze. I did it. I spy. What do I spy?
These guys have trickery too, right?
Did you see that?
Could just use them as well.
Did you
Alright,
see
I think we're
that?
good. That's all of them. Let's gather up and let's see what's in this cave. Hags. The cave is cold and dark. The ground is covered in fog, and an icy current of air flows towards you from the depths of the cave. Water drips from the ceiling, and dim lanterns cast grotesque shadows on the walls. All these years we've been worshipping the three of you. All our prayers to the icy rill, all our sacrifices, oh gods and our children, it's been you the whole time? Melissa is huddled in the corner, clasping the withered wreath of grass and flowers to her chest. She looks like she's been crying. Sitting in front of her are three horrifying old hags. Markel sits at their feet like a faithful dog. And what's so wrong with us, child? The old woman's skin is even whiter than her hair, and her breath hangs in the air like an icy mist. Her voice is kind, but her gentle words lack sincerity. Beneath her friendly exterior, she's as cold and ruthless as ice. We do not wish to bring any harm to you and your brother, but unfortunately you have not given us what we are owed. Deliver to the river what is rightfully hers, and both of you can leave in peace. You're always so soft, Lavixia. The hag's voice sounds like the roar of wind during a storm. Her skin is covered in spidery blue veins, and her eyes flash like lightning. Do as you're told, lass. Hand over the wreath or face the consequences. You won't escape us. You can run, but you can't hide from old Latinda. Lorita, Lavixia, my daughters, or my sisters, do you hear me? Do you know what is destined to happen, must happen? This woman speaks in a whisper. Her blind eyes are as cloudy as the fog on the river, but she turns and points her fingers at you resolutely. Look who has arrived. This is the one whose face was revealed to us in the dark waters. He's arrived already? Well, that is a surprise. The old woman clucks approvingly. We dislike uninvited guests, but you are clearly strong, agile, and smart. We appreciate those qualities in a person. Very well. Since you're here, you might as well come in. What's going on here? I don't know. They did something to Markle. They made him kill Jernok, and when they ordered him to bring me here, and then they ordered him to bring me here, and now they want. We don't want much, child. Just your wedding wreath. Give it to us, and the two of you can leave in peace. After all, we've protected you from all kinds of calamities. We provided your village with food. Don't we deserve your respect and gratitude for our gifts? Will you begrudge us this one thing we ask of you? Why do you need it? Melissa wipes away her tears. You killed my husband. I'm a widow now. Why do you need my wedding wreath? You can't think of any reason why these old women would need a wreath. Maybe it's just ritual or a sign of reverence. We didn't get the Knowledge Arcana check. Lorita, Latinda, Lavixia, listen to me. Let's negotiate and strike a deal. Release Markle and Melissa and we'll find a way to solve this peacefully. The world is big, the sky is high, and the water's deep. Who are we to decide? Who are we to judge? What mortals have, what they hold dear, what they're prepared to give. Like for like and measure for measure. What price will you offer? My sister is right. We're peaceful by nature. We do not wish to start a fight. Though you are a landlubber, you've proven yourself on the river. This pleases us, so we'll haggle with you, but this is a serious matter. If you want us to set these siblings free, you must give us something in return. What can you offer us in exchange for their lives? I'm the commander of the crusade. Demons flee when they hear my name. Here's my offer. If you let these people go, I'll let you live. Do rivers not have shores? Does water not retreat in the face of a drought? My sisters, can we reject such a generous offer? Oh my, what an important guest. We are honored by your visit. The old woman's voice becomes as sweet as sherbet. Why didn't you tell us this before? Lorita says nothing. She just grits her teeth angrily and looks away. Well, a deal's a deal. You can go in peace now. You too, Markle. You've served us well. Lavixia looks Melissa in the eye. And you, girl, you should know that you are carrying a child. We want to take your daughter from you and raise her as our own, but since she'll remain among mortals for now, we'll grant her our gifts. I declare that she'll be colder than winter and tougher than ice. As long as she banishes all warmth from her soul, no one will be able to hurt her body or break her heart. I declare that she'll be wilder than the wind and sterner than the storm. Her thoughts will take wing and soar, and her words will resound like thunder. When she speaks, everyone will listen. I declare that her heart will be wise, and no fog shall enshroud her mind. When everyone else is blinded to the truth, she will find the right way. What? I didn't ask for that. Don't you dare! Melissa stares at the hags in shock. How dare you cast spells on my daughter? Too late. Too late. What is done, and what is done cannot be avoided. Your daughter will never be a common girl. As long as she does not squander our gifts or form silly mortal attachments, she will eventually return to us of her own free will. But now you should return from whence you came. Farewell. Have a good journey, and may the river be kind to you. I kind of want to kill them, though. We're going to reload that. We're going to do a fight. They're evil. Well, I mean, I'm evil. But they're hags, and we can consume their bodies. For the swarm, we don't negotiate. The swarm needs no negotiations. I just wanted to see what that storyline would do. But let's just go in there and murder some hags. This is the way we should do it. Die, monsters. Well, sisters, let's see who can kill this landlubber the quickest. It's foolish to attack women like us in our own home. Very foolish. There have been many like you, but where are their bones now? Who's left to remember them? Well, I don't need anyone to remember me.
Burn! Slice! Behead!
Right, we're not in turn-based mode. There she is. Markle is non-magic swords? What a rip. Ooh, we're taking a lot of damage from that icy prison. But I think we're out of it now.
Wherever my legs carry me.
No, we're not. Who's still got icy prison on? Someone's got to make this caster check. Or we'll die. What's the strength DC check on this? 45? Holy crap. We might actually die. But maybe not. Hang on. We have resist cold communal. That's unfortunate. I was hoping we'd have, or sorry, resist cold normal. I was hoping we'd have resist cold communal. We do have 2 of them though. We could just do the fight in turn-based mode and kill the ice prison one faster. That doesn't count as an enchantment? Damn. Do we have Dispel Magic? We do. Let's try and dispel a magic on us. Maybe we can dispel the ice prison. Otherwise we're going to have to redo the fight really quickly.
Let's shake a leg. Oh, I see his
Did not
blackness.
work. That's an intense ice prison though.
Oh, is all of this blood mine?
Wait, if it's DC
Never
15
thought I
plus
had
caster
that
level,
much.
that means with a 30 DC, or 45 DC, her CR is 30? I mean, I guess it's not the weirdest thing, but level 30 creatures are not that common, and hags generally aren't level 30. That's a pretty intensely huge hag in terms of power. Fine, we'll do this manually. We'll just kill them all. I don't remember which one did the spell, though. So, ice prison, eh?
Burn.
We have a surprise round.
Behead. Burn. Behead, yes. Burn. Slice. Behead.
We get to go first.
May I see your entrails, please?
Almost killed Larita. I'm gonna 5 foot step forward just to make sure we're in range of our next round of combat against Lavixia.
May I see your entrails, please?
So 2 of them are dead. Great invisibility summon monster. Okay, that's fine. We should be able to see her.
Let the attack commence.
Then the other 2 can get in on this.
Let the attack. Let the attack.
Alright. We just killed Markle for no reason. Just for funsies. Let's grab all the loot. Easy enough. Everything is dead.
Let's shake a leg.
That was worth almost 100 CR, so...
No secrets
The
can
swarm is
escape my
happy.
prying gaze.
Oh, some more loot, including some gloves for pets. And that appears to be it. Let's get out of here. She wants to talk to us in the village. That is perfectly fine. We're also going to swarm the village. Just, you know, we are going evil. Like, we're not a good group. We didn't do this out of the goodness of our heart. We did this because CR for the bugs. And then also, we're going to... Thank you for saving us from those monsters. I didn't think I was going to survive. She looks at the dark, rocky isle in the distance. Morgul, what have you done? I saved you so I could devour you and all your kin. Oh no, please no. The villagers are scrawny and they stink of river mud. They do not offer much nourishment, but it does not matter. The swarm needs to feed.
Shall we move?
I don't think it actually gives you swarm points for that either, which is weird. But anyways, successfully completed Chili Creek. Which means I think now it's time to go to Eyes. I don't think there's much else we can do in terms of stuff before we go there. Did we just accidentally do 14 damage to an elk? Goodbye, Jernog. You had a journey. It ended in disaster, and your wife and child will join you in the afterlife. Because now they are bugs. Alright, so these are just reagent things. We don't need to worry about them too much. We're going to wander all the way over to Eyes. It's a 4-day journey. It's going to take us a hot minute, so we're going to end our video here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.